Hello everybody, welcome to City Skylines. Today is a good episode. We're working on the industrial area of the city, and also we create some train stations and a bus station. Like the main bus hub we're gonna create. I think we're focusing on that right now. Now I've downloaded the mod in my previous cities, or some sort of an asset which had this made already, but I figured in this episode why not make it ourselves for once. And yeah, I'm just working with the one-ways. I think this is part of the network extensions mod or something, what it's called. But it's very cool. I think this looks very nice, you know, very nice. How much? And especially at night, as you just saw with the lots of lights that are there. It's just awesome. And now we're just finishing the entrance, which I couldn't really get to look nice. So I thought, why not do something like this, and then I changed it up, I think a little bit more, by making that entrance like a 45-degree angle as well. And I think that's that. So that's the main bus station hub, whatever you're gonna call it, the main bus station. And I changed the road core here, the road mod. You have to change it every time you start up the game, which is it's quite annoying actually. And I had to pick the station. I had two stations which I could choose from, and I chose this one. It just looked a bit better. Bit more detailed as well, so that's why I chose that. And now we're just removing the trees for a parking lot and all that kind of jazz behind the train station. I think there's also going to be a bit of a park area, so it just looks a bit more city-like. You know, this is a tourist hub. Every tourist which enters by the airplane probably comes in here. They take the train to the city or the bus, and they end up here. So this has to look nice, and it has to look like a bit of a holiday. I placed a bus prop there. That will be changed. I don't know if that's going to be changed in this episode or if I changed it off screen. But that is not there anymore. It's a different bus now, a better looking bus. Yeah, now I decided to do something with the grass. But then I realized, wait, the grass is like 3 meters tall. So let's remove it all and do a bit of a different kind of feel. Lots of palm trees I used here. I think it looks quite nice. It looks like a real holiday resort, even at a bus stop. So it's looking pretty cool. I do want the taxi stuff, but I think I need After Dark for that, and I don't have it. So I gotta find a place where I can buy it, so I can have a taxi depot as well, because I think that's necessary in a place like this. I really do think that it's like one of the main goals of transportation. And now we're just fixing it up with some tall grass and all that kind of stuff to make it look nice, make it look like it's a very expensive area to live in, even though it's not really, because everyone is leaving my town. I don't know why, but all these shops are abandoned. Maybe that's because there's not enough workers or educated workers. I really don't know. And there we go. I think that's finished for now. What we're gonna work on now is probably the industrial area. Now, as I said, well, no, never mind. I didn't say that yet. I said that in like the end part of this video, which I already recorded. Quite weird for me to do it in this manner of like how I'm doing it, but I think it works. You know, I like the latest episodes I upload. I like those, the format we made. And now we're just getting some concrete slabs in here. I don't know if it's slabs or whatnot. What do you call those? Space fillers? I think they're fillers. But yeah, I struggled to find like a way to fill this area in with props. I really did. I didn't know what to make. That's why there's a parking lot here. That I did know what to make, so that's why it's there. But you know, the part next to the parking lot, which is the area on the right, I really didn't know what to make of it. So it's now a very simple park kind of thing, I believe. And it's quite a large area as well, so maybe it looks a bit plain. Just let me know if you think you've got a good idea on how to fill areas. Please let me know in the comment section below or on Twitter or whatever. You know, I respond to pretty much everything, I believe. Every tweet I get I respond to, and I think every comment as well. I try at least. If I missed your comment, I'm sorry, and I'll try to respond next time. Because sometimes they don't pop up in like the little bell for me on the top right of the corner, YouTube. It's really weird. YouTube is broken. We all know that. But yeah, now I'm trying to fix in an entrance to make it like separate from the plain plaza area. Now we're just filling in the plaza here. I figured a statue would be nice, you know. It's a nice welcome for people. Even though people don't enter from this side of the station, they probably are on the other side. So I couldn't, actually I couldn't, or could forget this place. I could delete it all and just made it grass, but you know, I tried to make it look nice in the entire city. You know, I want the city to be really, really good looking. I want it to be good for tourists. I want it to be like nice, with lots of parks, lots of green areas. So I'm really trying my best onto making this the best looking I've got so far. That's not a correct sentence, but I don't mind. You know, the previous city, San Vegas, was quite industrial setup. If I look back at it now, it's really a not so green city, even though I tried it there as well. But here I really am focusing on the trees and the parks. And I think we in this city have the best tree pack I currently see on lots of city skylines worlds. I think we really have some nice tree models and a tree design, so we can make something very nice out of this. And here we plop down some more trees and more, I think those, what are they called again? I think it's cabbage tree. I thought they were a bit taller, but they actually aren't very tall, so, you know, I would have wanted them to be just as tall as the regular palm trees. That would have looked so nice, but they aren't, so, you know, what are you gonna do about it? Here we're just plopping down the bus depot. And I figured the bus depot always looks so bland and boring, so why not make a little parking lot for more buses? That's what we did. And yeah, here I messed up. So I gotta make an entrance as well. And I think I delete the entrance on the other side, which enters like to the bus station. That's gone now. But here we plop in some buses. I thought they downloaded only white buses, but then they came up in green and blue and all that kind of stuff. And I only want white ones, so yeah, hopefully if I make a line of like a bus route, they don't turn into the color I give the line, because I don't like that. I don't like if I have like this bright ass green bus like you see in the corners there. I don't like that. It looks really bad. Just a white bus is cool, man. For you modders out there, don't make the buses all those colors. It looks horrible, it really does. But yeah, if there's if it does turn into that color, I might have to find a new bus mod, because I really like the model of this. It looks so cool. Here we go into some, what do you call those? It's not a bendy bus, like the real language. What is it called officially? I don't even know how it's called in my language. I'm just gonna keep calling them bendy buses. It's a cool name. But yeah, just finishing up here with some tire marks and some cracks in the concrete, and then that area is done as well. So we're making very good progress actually in this time lapse. Especially now we start to make a lot of progress with the industrial area, which isn't quite large, and I only focused on warehouses. I didn't really want it to be that industrial. I didn't want like the you know, the massive chimneys which pour out smoke like a crazy man. I just wanted some simple, non-polluting warehouses. So that's what we done. And I think it looks quite nice. It isn't that industrial if you look at it, but you know, you get the I think you get the idea. Now here I struggled a bit. I wanted to like face in this direction, but I really couldn't get those to face this direction, so I just, you know, I gave up. And yeah, I think we also make a scrapyard in this episode. I think we do, which is very cool. You know, I've seen the episode, I think it was Fresh Popcorn who made the scrapyard in his, what is that world called again? Like where the flux trans and strictoscillin also work on. I really don't remember the name, but I think they made like a scrapyard in there as well, and it looks awesome. So I tried, why not creating that? And I came across the mod on the City Skylines workshop. So there we are, creating a scrapyard for cars. Did have to log out though, because I couldn't find like the trucks I downloaded. I had some scrap trucks, but I couldn't find those. So I had to log out, see where they were located, and then get back into the game. And that costs about 10 minutes to do, because I have to load it up again. The game sometimes crashes on loading. I don't know why, but I really don't. So it's probably one of the mods who's messing around or something. Very simple, we're just making some parking lots for these warehouses, as well as a area where they can load their trucks up. I really struggled with detailing those, like the lots where they load their trucks up, because I don't have that many assets anymore for industrial zoning. I did in the previous world. I could like spend hours and hours on this, but now I really had very few mods. So it's pretty repetitive, but I think it still looks quite good. There's lots of containers and a couple container trucks. Yeah, the prop I'm placing here right now, this I think it's a 40-foot trailer on Steam Workshop. I deleted that one because it's compared to like the cabin of the truck, it's way too small. It's like a meter too narrow. So it looked really bad once I placed that. And so I deleted it, yeah, basically. Here we're just fixing up some gates, very simple, very easy. And going again with the decals. This mod is really one of the best assets you can download, really. Trust me on that one. If you don't have it yet, I suggest you downloaded it. I didn't have it in the previous world, and it just looks like a world of difference if you plop these things down. It really does. The city, once you, if you don't plop them down, the city looks brand new. And no city is brand new. Really, none of them are. And that's why a mod like this really makes it look like there's people living there and people working there. And that's why I like it so much. They do eat up your frame rate, I believe. Like a lot. But, you know, we need that. Yeah, here I figured out that the trailer was way too small. So I thought, well, that's not very nice. And I tried to find another trailer which I didn't have. So I think after this you're seeing a cut and then the trailers are all gone. Yeah, there we go. They're all gone now. Fixing in some recycling plant because people were complaining that there was no garbage, incineration stuff. And yeah, there we are. I think that works. I gotta get back to the Roads United core mod. I said every time you log out you have to change it back. It's really annoying, really annoying. But you're fixing up some tire marks as well because this is used quite a lot. And then I struggled with a prop, this one. It was in the air and then I tried to delete it, but I couldn't. Yeah, there we are. Took me about a minute to do that, so damn it. Taking shovels here and just making it look like there's people working. I think that's the main. Why is it stopped? My time lapse stopped. Oh, it's a bit laggy. For me, it's a bit laggy. I don't know. Probably for you, it's okay. But my Premiere Pro is lagging right now. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, here we are. We're now we do have some different trailers, which do look a ton better. I had these in the previous world, and they're very detailed and they look very nice. I think these are European model trailers, so fits better than American trailers in this world because it's, you know, European continent. And yeah, some containers. Very, very basic design here. It's nothing really special. And yeah, that's it. That's all we're doing actually. Yeah, I'm gonna just let you guys watch a time lapse, and I think in a minute we're gonna focus on the scrapyard, so enjoy that, and I'll talk to you again in the live commentary. Enjoy, guys.
Different shades of red. I was just tasting it, so vivid. It's actually quite emotional, so how beautiful this is.
Right, so there we are. We're here at the bus station, which I think looks rather good. But before we go into detail on what we've done this episode, I just want to apologize for the bit all over the place time lapse you just witnessed. I really hope you did enjoy it, but it was quite a messy time lapse. It was not really planned and organized very well, so that is that. Now we're here at the bus station, which I think we can call a bus station because this is like the main terminal of the city. I haven't fixed any other bus stops yet. I think we'll do that in or the next episode of or the one after that, where we're gonna fix like the transportation system and all that kind of stuff. But I really like this. I like the nature that is around the bus station. I think this looks rather good. As I said, these buses you see here, they are props, so they're not really moving. But we're gonna get some moving buses in here soon. So here is the boulevard, or the avenue actually, which divides the city with the industrial area we made, and we're gonna get into that detail in 2 or 3 minutes. But I just want to show you this. This is the city for now. I worked on this off screen. You haven't really seen this on screen, but I'm liking it. Has a very good atmosphere in it, so yeah, it's quite cool. In the next episode, episode 3, that will be, we're gonna fix some of these little plazas. And we're gonna do some touristy attractions for in the city, because we do need those. And we might even focus on a bit more hotels, which we have a lot more space for, which is this. There's all gonna be, I think, hotels like these. That's gonna be cool. I don't know if this building will be here any longer, but I thought I'd fit that in there. The beach is still the same, nothing really has changed. It still looks quite cool with the green water. I don't know if you should trust it though, but yeah. And this still hasn't changed very much as well. I've just been off-screen working quite a lot actually. Done the roads and stuff and these things here. This is actually a, what do you call them, a hospital. I really like this one. It fits in with the city quite good. If I didn't told you it was a hospital, you wouldn't believe it. So, yeah. On to the next area, which is the train station. It's very simple, just a little plaza behind here with some trees and some shrubs and plant bushes for flowers. I don't know, and then a grill with a kiosk and all that kind of stuff. Very simple. Didn't really know what to do here, so that's what I made. A parking lot, of course, which is needed, and then we go onto the bus depot. Got a little area to store our buses, and then another one right here. I think this is quite a good spot for those, for this kind of thing, right next to the train station in the industrial area and next to an avenue. Quite nice. Traffic is quite horrible now in this area. Oh, it isn't. It's actually quite doable now. Quite good. It was bad before I started, but I think it's fixed now. But this is what we done in this episode. This you didn't see in the time lapse. I just did that before we started recording this. But anyways, I'm just gonna show you around a bit. Yeah, I think, you know, I was planning to make this area not quite as large as it is right now. Because if we compare it to the city, it is quite a large area. So this is not going to be extended anymore. This is it. This is the industrial area of the city. And we're going to have the city, which is like in this this space right here. There might even be a couple houses and a couple stuff beyond this point, beyond this road. But we'll see that once we get there. I think it's quite a good balance between working space, industrial area, and living and tourism. Because this is the first village or the first town we made, so I don't really have anything to base it on. If we have that going over there, we can base it on a city like this. But yeah, this is still quite new to me, to make a city in the European theme with tourism and hotels and a tiny bit of industrial. Normally, this is quite a large area in my cities, so yeah. It's a bit different. Train tracks still have to be connected up, as you can see. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. It is going to be connected up to this one. Still have to make a... What's this? It's a bunker and some rocks. Cool, cool. It's gonna be like the tourist attraction here. Nice. Maybe we can have a viewing point somewhere. And we're gonna make a couple cool mountain roads, because I think if you have a map like this, you need mountain roads. So I don't know where we're gonna do them, but you know, mountain roads in these mountains could be very awesome. Quite a good spot for them actually, so yeah, it's a good idea. And maybe even here. Well, this is a bit too steep, we can really have a road there. This is still isn't fixed since the last episode, but let's zoom in on this recycling plant. 3 of them actually. I don't know if if this is gonna work. Maybe I do need an incineration plant, but I thought, well, it's a nice city. Lots of people come on a holiday here, so we're gonna have to make this look nice. That's why there's a recycling plant and not an incineration plant with the high chimneys and all that kind of stuff. We don't need that in here. Also, if I'm correct, the touristy people which stay there will never be in this area because there's nothing to do here and it's not like a main connection point to the city. So I hope they don't see the ugly part of the city. Then we go on to Lloyd warehouse. I don't know. I just the main theme of this industrial area was warehouses, so that's what I've done. Quite a lot of containers and trucks here. It's just, oh my god, it's on fire. Why is everything on fire here? Mr. Fire Trucks? Yeah, hurry up, please. They got the whole department out. 6 or 7 fire trucks coming over. Please don't burn my trees down because they're valuable. Right, so lots and lots of fire trucks, more on the way. That's really the whole department. It's quite cool. It's done. Oh no, the building! It's... No! Oh, I might have to replace this one. Anyways, we were here. Just very simple. Oh wait, we got the security guard. I think I said it in a time lapse. Yes, it's a security guard. This one, very plain, very simple. And it's a good space filler, I think. Then we go on to the next warehouse. I have no idea what this is going to be. It's just a couple containers and trucks and all that kind of stuff. Nothing really special. It's very simple. I don't really have much to show you. I was planning on doing like a car import area here with the parking lot and a couple cars. But then I remembered I have no car props. So there's only empty trucks here. They're waiting for the cars to come in. I really don't know. We've got some ukel or okel, I don't know what that is. Then we're going to China Shipping, I believe this is. Yeah, China Shipping has a warehouse here as well. It's all very, very simple. You can do this on your own. You don't need someone on YouTube to do it for you. And a couple other warehouses. It's all just the same all over the place. And then we go here. And I really like this area. This is the Scrapyard. Lombok's Scrapyard. Auto scrappage, whatever it says. I don't know. A couple warehouses here for cars to be rebuilt in or scrapped in, I don't know. And then they go out here and just put them on piles and piles and piles of cars. Which I think turned out really, really cool and really nice. I didn't expect it to be looking like this because it was quite a large area and I didn't know how to fill it up, but you know, we got it working and it looks quite cool. Now the rest of these areas will be filled with stuff like this. So there will be a couple fields around here or something. I don't know what they will be filled with. Not a scrapyard, but maybe something else. Don't know that yet. There's a couple buses here as well. I thought why not plop them in as well, so yeah. That's really all I can show you for this episode. Really nothing else has happened. That's what we've done in an episode. It's quite an all over the place episode, like I said. So yeah, in the next episode we're gonna do the touristy stuff, as I said. As I said a lot, because I said it a lot. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one, which probably will be next week or something. I'm gonna record that right now, because I have the time for it. And I'll see you then. So, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, you're awesome, and bye bye.